what's poppin'? It's Glamazante, and definitely don't forget to thumbs this video up and subscribe before we even get started. So I'm going to show you guys today how to get this pastel peach slash pinkish orangish hair. Now today I'm going to be collaborating with Asteria hair, you guys. I have the bundles 20 and 2 bundles of 22 inch and as well as a 20 inch frontal. This hair is different because you guys know I normally don't work with black roots with my white blonde hair, but I said, hey, you know, let's try something new. So first, starting off, for my surface to be clean, I need a trash bag or something that's going to cover over my counters. Then I'm going to need some brushes as well as some hair dye. I'm going to be using Sunrise Orange and Hot Pink today. Now you guys both know that these colors are very vibrant. So what I'm going to do is dilute them, but you got to stay tuned. So first thing, starting off, the easiest way to go about this is to bleach the knots on my frontal. So I'm going to be using Prism Lights, the blue powdered Salon Care bleach powder, as well as the 40 developer. You guys know I use 40 developer because that's the only thing in my house, but normally I would use 30 developer. But the only thing is you just gotta watch it when you're mixing it and putting it on to make sure it doesn't over process your frontal. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spread that onto my frontal so it's not like it's, you know, really stringy. It's like it's really thick like cake batter, and I ended up leaving it on for about 25 minutes. That's how long it needed for me. And then next, you guys, like I said, with the dye, we're gonna make that more lighter. We don't want it so vibrant, so I'm actually gonna mix in some conditioner. You can use white, you can use beige. Those are the colors I kind of stick with trying to change the color of the dye to being lighter. Now with the pink one, you see I'm gonna put the conditioner in first and then put the dye on so I can see how the color is changing and I can kind of control it a little bit more. So it's not as rich as the original color that was in the dye bottle. So with doing this, I'm just gonna mix it up, and when I got the perfect consistency and colors that I think will look perfect together, then I'm just gonna go ahead and start brushing them on. Now I'm gonna leave my bundles, you know, wefted together, but I'm gonna actually have to be really careful about doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the dye on the outer parts. Then I actually have to get into the middle of the bundle to make sure I'm getting the color deep down in there. You don't wanna just put the color on the outside of the bundle, because if you do that, you're basically not going to get in the inside. So you have to like work your fingers in and get deep in it. Now, as you guys see, I am using my hands. I don't really care about using my hands with no gloves on because these are pastel colors, so it's not going to really tint my fingers. But if this was like vibrant colors, best believe I would have some gloves on because it would stain my hands and I wouldn't be able to get it out for the rest of the week. So with doing this, you guys see I'm just going through, I'm making sure everything is deep inside. Now the way I get those two-tone colors is wherever I put the orange is kind of there. Wherever I put the pink is there. And this is like one of my favorite parts, when I can like rinse it, because then I see how the colors is flowing. Everything is meshing together. Now I only left dye on the bundles for a good maybe 20 minutes before rinsing it out. I didn't leave it on that long as I normally would. Now with rinsing it out, as you see, I'm just going to let the water run through it, and this helps to blend the colors. Now, with doing my frontal, I did decide to do it a new way. Thanks to my girl for helping me out. So basically, I'm going to actually start doing my frontals like this. I'm going to section off the baby hair portion. Now, when I do that, it helps me to see the outline of where the actual hairline is going to be versus just going in and plucking. This is a lot more easier. So I'm just going to put the baby hairs forward, and then after I get the baby hairs separated the way I think they should be, where I can see a distinguished mark between the hairline and baby hairs, that's when I begin to go in and start plucking. Now with doing this method, it helps me to see like how the hairline actually is starting to form and how the baby hairs are starting to form. Because if you think about it, you start plucking right at the front of the frontal, you're really not doing anything but plucking the baby hairs. So after constructing the wig, and you guys know I have plenty of videos up like that, constructing the wig, that was the final color. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put the wig on my head. Now if you guys want me to do a more detailed on how I did this, I definitely can. But like I said, I have a lot more videos up on how to construct a wig. Oh my gosh, this hair is so freaking pretty. I love how the colors look together, especially with it like blowed out like this and big, but you know I gotta control it and whatever. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put some heat protectant on. I don't normally use serums with my hair, not unless the hair is really dry, and this hair wasn't dry, so I don't really use serums. I kind of use the heat protectant, and it kind of serves as a moisturizer as well. So that's what I spray all over the hair, and then I kind of section it off. Now right now you guys see me sectioning off the frontal part. Now with doing this, I always do my frontal last. I'm gonna show you guys why, because I have a certain way that I do my frontals now. Like I changed up the whole method of everything of what I used to do. Now with this flat iron, I tell you guys all the time, I got this from Walmart. This has been one of my favorite flat irons, so I'm gonna continue using her, honey, until the wheels fall off. Okay, honey, now let's get into this frontal. So with the frontal, I'm going to section it off a portion. Now after I section a portion off, I actually split it again so that you can see I'm separating the baby hairs from the hair in the back. And don't worry about my wig bunching up. It's only because my head is so freaking small and I made a wig a little bit bigger than my head. So don't worry about that because she cool or whatever. Now, as you guys see, I'm going to take the flat iron and flat iron the baby hairs going towards the front. I'm going to take the rest of the hair and flat iron it going towards like a downward motion and kind of back a little bit. And then I'm going to do the baby hairs again going towards the front. Now with doing this, it just helps because when I'm ready to mold the baby hairs and lay them down with my mousse and hair gel, they're already going to be kind of in that direction. There's no point in really like, you know, flat ironing them back. But at the end, I do pull them back just so I can cut the lace off the wig, but when I go to lay them back down, they kind of lay back down like they're not really, you know, flat iron to go back. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that just how it's easier for me to do it that way. So after I do that, I'm going to take my little curling iron and then try to push them down a little bit more. And yes, I did burn my damn self, y'all. I did burn myself, but it's cool. And then I'm going to take my scissors and then I didn't have my razor, so I'm just kind of going to razor the baby hairs, meaning I'm not going to cut the baby hairs. I'm going to drag my scissors across them and then it kind of rips it a little bit. And with doing this, it makes that jagged edge where the baby hairs don't look so uniform and so fake. Like it just makes it a lot better. Now, you guys know I always wear my mousse. I use that to style my baby hairs. That's like my favorite way to do it. And I have videos up on that. Now, I did go ahead and do a little bit of bobby pins, but I wish I did it all across the front because it would have made it so much more cuter. But you know, I'm still satisfied with the look. I think it looks popping or whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Mwah! See ya!